texture. So that's going to stop them for a teeny tiny bit. But it seems like the Showers control will still push through. PTC does get stunned and they back away smartly as they know now that the attackers might be starting to work their magic onto Showers as well as A short.
Okay, they're trying to go for a bit of a split here, but the spike is all the way towards Hookah. First contact of that will be ChAlalala on the side here of Full Sense. He does have Jeong here with Eugene as they're bringing that spike ever and ever so closer. ChAlalala has been tagged up quite a bit. He is a Sage, but off a cooldown, now he does burn his heal to get that back up. PTC, too easy. One tap for him. Not able to land the follow-up. That classic will not connect as well from Secret. The pull might have come on in, but PTC has a gravitational of his own. SuperBusS chiming on in. So quick 5v2. It's a good opening pistol here, Asurai, I might say, for Full Sense.
Oh, heck yeah. That was supposed to be like the shield for Showers. He was supposed to break, but it seems like PTC...
The win condition for them here is going to have to be winning map number 1. To take Bind away from DAMWON is going to be huge, but Texture will take PTC away from this round. But ChAlalala quick on the trade. Not a direct one, but a trade nonetheless.
That was a pretty big one. Cha, let's see if he can make it happen. Let's go for a quick pick. Knows that there's one more across the side there, and he preemptively just drops down, forcing Jeong to try to go for the 50-50 peek out. He thought it was going to be high, but he was down low. In texture and intro, they're going to have to make magic happen here. They did actually still do have the spike, but this 1-for-1 split might not be too good. Still, texture does have that Marshall. He's a magician with it, and if he can at least spot out LAMMYSNAX, who hasn't really popped off for the most part in the past rounds for Full Sense, he might just be able to make that happen. He's going to be spotted in the back of the side. He has to pick it right back up, but these headshots are too damn nutty, and Texture is making it work. If he can isolate another one here, it could be huge. They can hear him reloading, and he has to go through U-Haul. 30 seconds on the clock. He can decide to go for the B side, but it's all about this 2 versus 1 now.
Loads more rounds into the chamber, but he only needs one click to bring this into a 1v1. Gonna rotate, taking that TP to try and get away from the fight and look to take it down somewhere else, but John...
About that. Now, moving forward onto DAMWON, gotta say, man, Texture, he's a magician. He just kind of just pulls things out of nowhere. When he got that Marshall, it's all good and done for him. But still, into this particular fight, there is a lot of forces that DAMWON is setting up onto the B site. Opening onto the door, PTC is playing with fire, showing himself right back up. Eugene gonna miss the bounce on that shock dart, and PTC, he's playing the most deadliest game of Roomba I have ever seen. Who's gonna be the winner of this one? Nobody, because intro dips into the fight. This is looking good, at least a little bit for DAMWON, but they still have not gotten any control. Looking forward into it. Jeong though, really could do something here on short.
That was a good bait there by Eugene, and Intro was able to capitalize off of that. But they still do have the 4v3, the man advantage here, heavily in the favor of Full Sense. The only defender, though, on that site is going to be SuperBusS, but he has a judge, and you might just lay down the law here if they get in too close towards that Lamb's position. Will they see the light very soon? He has a recon vault maybe to force him off of this angle, but either way, SuperBusS is going to be an advantage, and that he does capitalize off of. JohnOlsen, a double for him. Here's Johnny knocking opening map on your own map pick like Bind, so... Full Sense, they're pretty comfortable right now, but DAMWON is up to them to make a play.
I mean, you could argue that DAMWON are that team that has garnered so much information, so much experience against Southeast Asia teams, but Full Sense, they've been watching. They've honestly just been watching all of these matches that DAMWON have given. You know, there's basically like, what, 4 or 5 best of 3s that they've already played. Intro's still a fantastic player nonetheless. Still, PTC does get the 2K. Secret's going to be doing a drop down on Hookah here. And PTC, can he dig himself out? That's going to be the 3K already. Spots out another Secret. Still going to be able to take the fights. And it's all going to be down onto Intro. 1-on-1. Intro versus JohnOlsen. He's on the operator. And yeah, he immediately pulls the trigger. No time. All he can really do now is just run away. But he should know that it's going to be a round for Full Sense. A waste on the ultimate, but I think nonetheless, that is still going to
go very soon. But the B push is coming here. 3 players coming from the side of DAMWON, trying to aggress. JohnOlsen looking for a peek real deep towards the fountain, but nothing is going to come falling his way. He will get that kill on the Texture. Very rough start for him as JohnOlsen gets that pick.
He does get that pick. Intro, ooh, he tried to make something happen by himself on short. I think he likes to really do that if he's the one that has saved the rifle. but it's not going to happen this time. Full Sense, they've been doing a lot of these aggressive takes with their positioning. They're plugged up a site with maybe the wall, a little bit of their utility, and then there's going to be like a 2-man push at an angle. There's going to be a 3-man push at an angle, and it's working slowly here by Full Sense. Now, DAMWON, they're back to the drawing board. Eugene has picked up the Phantom, which is going to be good, and they're going to be waiting for maybe the utilities to dry up here for Full Sense. Still, Jeong, he spotted one. He's going to be trying to cross. The timing might not be just ready for him, and that's going to be the case. Spike has been dropped down in secret. He's all the way on Hookah. Hits the headshot onto JohnOlsen, but
has to try and hold off.
LAMMYSNAX was there, so he might have been able to do something. But yeah, as you mentioned, you know, if it can't work out with like 2 or 3, why not just bring everybody here? Join the party. You know, it's nicer when you have the whole team together, and that's gonna be what happens. There is going to have to be this retake in the 3 versus 5. PTC has actually gone all the way around. I think nobody spots this, but Texture will spot the other. That's SuperBusS, who was kind of exposing himself with the rifle. Nonetheless, he wanted to get that information, and PTC now, I think he knows that what he can possibly do is just contain the rest of the attackers to just be in that location and maybe get some active frags. But the problem is, yeah, there you go. That's going to be the guiding light that gives away the position of PTC.
Oh, good flash by there, and he gets caught out. Potentially could have found one, but this is looking like a flawless round here coming from the side of DAMWON, and that it will be. Speeding on off here, and they finally get a round on the board. But Full Sense, I mean, I think they were quite fine.
He's kind of the queen there. You know, the pop flash is just really ridiculous. You can follow up right after. If you're kind of in that middle ground, you're basically dead. But at least for now, I think DAMWON realizes it. They're testing out the waters for the moment, and they're leaving some forces to destroy a bit of the utility so that it kind of fumbles the positioning for Full Sense. Regardless, though, Full Sense not being shaken by it, but they have to be ready. There's that standard strat that Intro likes to do as well in U-Haul with the Viper smokes.
Exactly, and as you talked about, when they finally found out that the sky was actually there, when they got that confirmation, they realized, okay, B-Long's going to be a bit too difficult to deal with. Let's go towards this A site, but SuperBusS spraying on down, driving them through. And Texture, once again, a rough start. JohnOlsen opening pick here, and Intro will get the trade on SuperBusS. It's still a 4v3. Spike has been planted, actually no, has been retrieved rather, as PTC will get the kill on Jeong. Out in the open, Eugene finding one, but not much more, as PTC and LAMMYSNAX will eat them alive and getting security. They'll smoke sometimes, but this time, so did Jeong. He thought he was safe, but PTC was a lot closer for comfort than he might have expected. Now, LAMMYSNAX playing in the octagon here in the gardens. He's about to make a whole garden out of him, filled with blood. If they do go and continue to contest that, JohnOlsen taking lots of damage. Luckily, he's literally got 2 healers on the same site as he is, so there's no problem in that endeavor. Push on out, flash through, and JohnOlsen will save LAMMYSNAX. Able to barely escape on that one. He actually smoked himself off. Texture on the aggressive push here with a classic one single right click is all he needed, and JohnOlsen's gonna find a second in the round. A few more bullets in the mag, but Texture, a triple kill for him. He's equalized the round, and now a 2v2.
Oh, no.
2v1. SuperBusS goes down.
That was a mistake from SuperBusS. He looked the other way when Intro was already on Hookah. This is going to leave PTC in a really, truly tricky spot. He does have a satchel to maybe reposition. Oh! What a headshot from PTC! And it's the 1 versus 1, star versus star. This is going to have to hit just directly to his body, or that's not going to happen. He drops down in front of the tube. Gonna be throwing out the snake bite, but PTC knew exactly where he was, marking his territory, and that is gonna be the clutch. Very close for comfort. He even whifferonies the showstopper, but in the end, PTC claims it, and he probably will just try to be looking for that operator to pick up
his blades, but he has a great off angle as well. If they peek this, I'm not too sure that they're going to expect it so early. Great pick off on the secret, and that's a huge pick to find so much initiating power. No more flashes really to deal with here, and this just will allow Full Sense to keep on dipping into the fight.
Oh, this is going to be a big one. The overwhelm onto U-Haul. That still leaves SuperBusS at the site, and we'll see if he's going to be the sentry. Right on top of this Texture, right on his side, there is going to be Eugene, but he tries to isolate, maybe thinking that Jeong is going to be somewhere on bats, and I think his guess is going to be correct. The only thing now is, can he win that duel, which he does. Oh, that's going to be the dash right click. He whiffs the shot, and we're left with Eugene. He does have the operator, though, so if he can maybe find the shot, it's going to matter. But SuperBusS says no. 4 kills. This might expose the positioning of Cha, and he's going to get flushed if JohnOlsen might not have that crossfire for him. He's going to get dropped down, I believe, as I do see Intro breaking the wall. The shot is still going to be there. Maybe the thing now that DK will probably do, excuse me, or DAMWON will do, is wait for a little bit, but no, never mind. They use immediately the ultimate, and JohnOlsen still out in the open, gets the kill onto Eugene. We missed that one, but still he does get the kill, and he is whipping out the blades. How does JohnOlsen make
sense? The Tigers of Thailand roaring really loud right now. DAMWON, they're going to go on this light buy, but I mean, they're going to have to finally get a stop here. It's the final round of this entire half. Even a 10-2 would be quite daunting, much more so 11-1 if it ever does go that way.
I just got confirmation in Black. We're going to get that replay later as we end this first half, but oh boy, that was something. SuperBusS, I believe he got the kill through the smoke. He did not expect Jeong to double up with his teammate. JohnOlsen, I think, was able to cloudburst in time, but still understands that his position has been spotted due to the audio cue that his cloudburst did give. Still, this is going to be a 4 versus 4. Like you mentioned, a little bit of a weaker buy for DAMWON here. Secret only equipping with the Bulldog. Not really the best weapon that you probably would want. Jeong, though, tries to create some pressure, but this split style of play that DAMWON have been using are all across in this couple of rounds. It's just not working. LAMMYSNAX, he knows if one is right in front of him, and as his Trailblazer gobbles it all up, this is going to be a hard round for Secret to retake. Still, though, that's going to be the first one, and yeah, oh, he gets the kill.
Oh, okay. He's making it work. Yeah, seems like if there's a will, there's a way here right now for Secret. But no stones unturned to be left on out. He's going to be pulled in by the gravity well. PTC will confirm the kill. As
in this match, still, that was the defendant side. I think that was the better side for Full Sense. And going into this one, they have to make this happen. Even though it is 1-11, much easier to do than the 3-9 curse, you still don't want to give any metric at all to a team like DAMWON. Now, Eugene, as well as Intro, they really love to go for this flank. It is going to be Eugene first, as well as the Jet, and this is going to pinch play the rest of Full Sense. 5 versus 4, and they don't really have that much control. The question is, does Full Sense have some post plans that they can work moving forward to this one? Maybe not, but the LAMMYSNAX double flank comes through. Still, somebody has to stop the plant from coming in, because Secret is just about to. That's going to be the denial, and that is going to be the 11-12.
There was a chance there from DAMWON at the start of the round, seemingly after finding that opening pick, but Full Sense, they bring it to match point. There were only 14 rounds, actually 13 to have been played. Southeast Asia region, they've been in the lower bracket final time and time again, but always end up losing because of some curse or hex against them, but this time poised to win this anti-eco.
Do you remember that game that we casted with Full Sense when JohnOlsen was on the Phoenix and he had like a 30-40 bomb? Oh, okay, Texture, he's had enough. He's had enough. He's got the 3K shutdown. That's going to be LAMMYSNAX to finally quell the man himself. But JohnOlsen has gone into the back lines. I don't know, not Intro knows about this. And he hits the shot. It's going to be the 1-on-1. He has every bullet that he needs and everything that he requires to get the dub.